All right, getting another vintage cube draft in. Well, that's a time walk, so we're gonna take that. Another team draft, 4-4. Uh, Passing to Emlyn and getting from Proud Homunculus on team with Tank, who's a big combo player. Uh, there's a lot of good cards here. This pack's really nice. I mean, stock up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're probably gonna maybe get a land back, but not too likely. I like going blue-green with Time Walk just because you get Tamiyo and all the regrowth effects. See what we would. Oh, I might wheel a Deathclaw, which I could see playing in a Sultai list. Otherwise, I probably want like Shelldock or Multiversal that might wheel. I mean, stock up Urza, obviously. Those aren't going to. Flash and Twister. Wow. And if I'm playing green, Flash for World Spine Worm, as well as Natural Order. Homunculus knows I got it, but I might pick it up on pack 2. Also Torsten, stuff like that. I think it's a bit better than Twister in Time Walk deck. Kind of hard to say no to a good old Flash. Yeah, Twister here. Critique is always kind of nice. It's a little early for a good critique. It might just be like a Zagoth Triumph or a Watery Grave. I want to pick up a Triumph this early. I'm very likely to be in green. So yeah, we'll pick up the Triumph. There's also Wasteland, but I don't know if I'm going to be a Wasteland deck in Citadel. Yeah, we'll pick up the Triumph. Snuff Out's pretty awesome. There's Natural Order. I want to pick that up this early. I mean, I kind of do. This way, Atroxa is great because it goes with my Flash as well, or World Spine Worm, or Woodfall Primus. That gives me a lot of great hits. Otherwise, I just pick Snuff Out because it's just a great card. And then low odds Scythe Cat. Probably not going to be the kind of semi-aggro green. Cradle is okay. I kind of like Loose Focus a little bit more, though. There's also Narset here, but I think this is pretty easy Loose Focus. Fortunately, Homunculus knows I have likely Flash and Natural Order, so if World Spine Worm is in this first or third pack, it might be a little awkward. That's the one I want to hit the most, but I picked up Flash really early. Natural Order isn't super high pick unless you already have Flash, so might be able to hit something. Like there's Sen. I might just pick up Sen here just to guarantee I have a target. Otherwise, I'd probably pick up Daze or Undercity Sewers. I don't have any black spells yet, but kind of leaning towards it with the Triome. I'll just pick up the Sen here. Guarantee I've got something with Flash. It works out. Sen gets Sen. Natural Order is fine as well. It gets back what you ordered. And he's just an okay creature. It's not the best, but I think I just want to guarantee I have something. I'm kind of leaning towards just picking up some good lands along the way. Gobin's okay, but I kind of just like this Bayou. Corpse Dance. I want to go a little bit more into Reanimator. Not a whole lot else. I mean, there's Baleful Mastery, which isn't that great. And then Skydiver. I can pick up a Corpse Dance. I can spec on being more Reanimator than I intended. Don't know if I'll play Corpse Dance. That one's a little bit harder to use than Flash Natural Order. I'll just throw it over here for now. Oh, Deathclaw, I think is probably better than Shelldock. I think it's a pretty impressive card. Especially if I'm interested in picking up mana dorks and stuff. Just killing a permanent. Real nice. Monstrous. I'm probably going to be playing a decent amount of ramp, so. Shellbot could end up being good, I don't know. I think Deathclaw is fine, though. Not seeing a whole lot of mana dorks, but we only saw the one Elvish Mystic we passed, so it might just be a light green pack. We'll see if it wheels or not. Stealthy Voidwalker is really nice. I already have 2 black lands. I might be able to play it. It is kind of hard to cast, but it is a very good card if you can. Late Citadel. Pick up the cheeky Emrakul to go with this Corpse Dance. I don't think I'm playing Citadel. And we'll pick up the cheeky Emrakul. Oath of Druids? Might be Oath of Druids. Like, we just cut you and then look at that. I'm in for a little Vicious Rivalries. I don't think I want Wishclaw. I think that's a little too awkward. Then him? I mean, maybe. Got something a little cute going on here. I mean, it wouldn't be. It means I don't have natural order, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes. I like Tropical Island a lot, but Verdant's probably better. I think I'm just going to take the land. Inquisition's kind of nice. Beardane, Vaultborn. But I think Verdant Catacombs is just way too good here, especially if I'm going to be playing like Hem to Toe Rock and potentially Dothy Voidwalker. Yeah, we're just going to pick up the land. You love a good Uro. There's also Malevolent Rumble. I feel like I should not draft for Oath. Metamorphosis Fanatic, Abrupt Decay. We're gonna either Uro or Rumble here. I think we pick up Rumble, and if Uro wheels, that's really nice, and we can do both. Because we're probably gonna see one of these 3. Yeah, we'll just pick up the Rumble. Fatal Push. I need some 1-drops. There's also From the Catacombs. I want to go a little bit more Reanimator. I kind of feel like I just need a 1-drop, though. Yeah, we'll just pick up the 1-drop. I already have a fetch to go with it. Ensure we don't die to random aggro. Not seeing a lot of green running around. There is a Noble Hierarch. I do kind of want. Also Concealing Curtains. And Wonder Swasp is okay. It's a new one. Kind of like taps and removes an ability. We'll just pick up Noble Hierarch here. Life Death. I don't think Snapcaster with I already have Flash, Fatal Push, Loose Focus, Time Walk, him. Snap seems amazing here. Fanatic 6, Life Death. I don't know how hard I'm gonna go in on the Reanimator. I don't really want to lean that hard into it. Right now I kinda just want maybe 1 or 2 more 1-drop green creatures and 1 or 2 good 3-drop green creatures. For natural order. Ideally, this ends up in my sideboard alongside Emrakul. Worst case scenario, if I think I need it, I can bring in Oath Emrakul. And we just have these 3 over here. I'd like to see an Atraxa and a World Spine Worm, ideally. These aren't the best flash targets. I mean, I'll run Sin if I have to, but I don't want to main deck it. I don't want to run it, really. But it's better than having nothing for it. I think Flash Natural Order already picked is too important for me to pick up targets. Spell Pierce is pretty amazing here. I mean, if I want to head into white, which looks very open, Teferi, Time Raveler, and Balance are still running around. That's pretty crazy. Carpet's not bad either, but I think Spell Pierce is just a really great card. White's very, very open. That Containment Priest could get pretty spooky, depending on how hard I go in with this flash stuff, but I'm looking to be a pretty interactive deck, ideally. Like, we've got Catacombs, Bayou, Zagoth. Sultai's usually pretty good at picking up some early interaction. There's Emeritus to go with my Time Walk. I think that's where I want to be at. It's a green creature for natural order as well. We did pass Surin Orb. Pack 1. Was it Pack 2? I don't remember. I don't think it's worth hating when Emeritus is so big for my Time Walk. This pack is not very good for me. I might just pick up the Ghost Vacuum. It's good against me if I end up more in Reanimator, and it's just a good card against the other Reanimator decks. Nothing else here is really that impressive that's worth hating. Like, there's Candelabra, but the fact that it's still here means no one has Academy. Tropical Island Wield. I think Trop is a little bit better than Caryatid, especially when I already have so many 2s. It is good with natural order, but I think I just want the good land. It's a good sign. It means my colors are open. I think Abrupt Decay is a little bit better than Metamorphosis Fanatic here. I have so few creatures to reanimate. It's just an uncounterable removal spell. It's all permanents. There's the Zurin Orb. It's still running around, which means we'll spec on a Titania. It's either that or Talisman of Dominance, and I'm not too interested in Talisman. I already have 8 2-drops. I don't know why it does this when I try and throw something to sideboard. It's kind of annoying. Elvish Spirit Guide is probably too cute. Curtains seems like a card I might be interested in. Yeah, we'll just pick up the Curtains. I'll happily take a Fanatic. In case I end up splashing white. Prismatic Ending is pretty good, but more than likely I'd rather take the white land when it's pretty clear. Homunculus is probably not on white. One more fetch and our mana would be a lot better. But it's already looking pretty good. Coalition Relic, I might play it if I end up wanting to cast my 2 fatties here. Urza's Saga's pretty good. Archon is really good though, or Minkskin Boo. I don't think I want Sneak Attack. I don't have the mana for that. I can flash in Archon and potentially reanimate it. I don't have anything for Urza's Saga. It's just a good card and caught my eye. Lotus Cobra is also pretty nice. I only have the 1 fetch. I think I'm going to pick up Archon here. There's always Lutri, but Flash Archon, we have the Corpse Dance. I might end up being able to run this Oath of Druids at this rate, because it also lets me run Vicious Rivalry, which is kind of nice. We'll see. Because I think Oath with 4 creatures is pretty good. There's Ice Till, Flow State, Force of Negation. There's a Manifold Key for passing pretty early, but that's too early to hate a random key when I'm not sure if they have Time Vault or not. It's not like I passed one or saw one or anything. If they get it, they get it. I think Force is just really good. I don't have too many blue cards on 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably still enough. Flow State, not looking too likely to be a good Flow State deck. And then we might see Ice Till or Brutality on the wheel. Mystic Confluence is an amazing card. Torsten's really good with Flash. I think I'm just going to pick up the Confluence, though, just as a solid card. Torsten might wheel, or we'll get the Botanical Sanctum. Ugin didn't wheel, which means somebody's on green mid-range, because we did pass a lot of decent cards. Like, I might just pick up the Deluge here and go in on the Oath. Is that crazy? Means I can't run Emeritus or Snap, which is kind of rough, but I feel like this is a Toxic Deluge deck. Run Show and Tell as well with all of this. Yeah, Kind of starting to lean to it. There's Woodfall Premise as well. You know, let's live a little. Let's do it. Bring an Oath. Cult Epiphany is going to be great if I'm doing this. Vicious Rivalry, and then we can cut all my early creatures. I think these 4 are fantastic. I don't have very many creatures to cut. I mean, there's a couple of really good creatures there, but that looks pretty decent, actually. There's the Worm to go with my Flash. A lot of really good cards there. There's also Tamiyo. Flash Worm is a little too good, though. I think it's better than Tamiyo Time Walk. And it works well with my Show and Tell and my Druids. I don't have enough green creatures to make Natural Order work, so I think I'd rather be on Oath. Bathland Scavenger, I guess if I had picked that up at some point, maybe it would work. There's Kavero, which is not that great. Springheart Nantuko if I want to go back on Natural Order. Let's see, 13. We're already at pretty decent stuff here. Shifting Woodlands feels okay. Oh, there's also Concealing Curtains I gotta cut if I want to do this. I don't know. I gotta make a choice here. I'm either doing it or I'm not. I kind of like running double board wipe, though. That's actually really nice. We're gonna do it. I have no red fixing. Sneak attack can just be passed here. I'll just pick up the random fixing land. Helps me cast him to Torok and Force of Negation. And then Flow State. Seems solid. Collective Brutality as well. Gives me a discard outlet for Corpse Dance. I think I'd rather Flow State, though. Torsten. I don't think Torsten Flash is as good now. I kind of just want to pick up the land. Yeah, I'm kind of set on fatties. Spellbomb's not bad. Sure. Pick up a Primus. 15 lands right now, so I've got to cut 2 cards. Sure, there's no creatures over here. Yeah, no creatures. I think I'd run Coalition Relic. I don't think I run Corpse Dance. I've got nothing for it. This sure is something. I think that's the worst of those. And then 17 lands. Yeah. I'll open up deck building for. I'm gonna ask my teammates on what they think. If I should go for the meme or not. But it's all a draft. We'll see how it turns out. All right, so I didn't record it. I guess I should have, but this is kind of what I've arrived on. I'm not going to have both game 1, but we can bring it in game 2 for probably the more creature-oriented matchups. But I think it's just going to be too awkward and non-creature matchups and against combo basically. I think I'd really rather have Snapcaster with all this stuff and Emeritus with all these counters and everything. So what we've ended up doing, we do have, I don't have green creatures for Natural Order, so really I've got 4 fatties with 1 flash. I might cut, like, Woodfall Primus them. And then we're running Coalition Relic to potentially help us to cast them, because we do have 2 Mana Dorks as well. Yeah, I think this is, and then put Curtains back in. I think I like that more. As good as Flash Primus can be, I think Deathclaw might be better if I'm planning on hard casting them sometimes. This gives us 2 creatures for Flash. We do have the Epiphany to dig. I don't think I want to run Rivalry. I think 1 board wipe is probably good. Yeah, we'll just run the 1. and then we'll just add some basic lands here. So let's sort by color here. Very heavy on blue. Do have a couple double blacks. I'm pretty light on green. So we already have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7. So like maybe 1 or 2 basic forests, probably 2, and then I'll like throw some on the sideboard because why not? Oh, let's just throw 2 and then throw another 2 on the sideboard. Can't imagine needing more than that. And then that leaves us. How many blue versus black do we have? So black is 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 5. And then blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of 6. I think I only need double blue. I have more blue cards, but I do need double black. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is actually just a 4-4 split here. I'll add like 1 more of each to the sideboard in case I end up swapping my lands around. All right. Back here. Wait, I'm 1 short. 16 lands, okay. Because it only added 3. Why did it do that? There we go. All right. I believe our first opponent is ready, so let's go ahead and fight. We're fighting Emlyn. We don't know what's wrong because it's the first round. I can always board into the oath if I really want to. I do love a good oath. I don't think it's gonna fit here. Somebody appears to have joined the match on accident. I'll wait for them to remake. I think having Snapcaster and Emeritus and all that stuff is just so much better. Concealing Curtain, beat down. It just show and tell game 1 is I'm not too interested in. Natural order didn't work out. There's another green drafter, probably Nadu. Well, since they have that mess over there, I'm going to take another look at this. I think this is the play I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee Voidwalker is just so good in general. Yeah, I think this is just what I'll do. We have decent card selection. We have the Occult Epiphany, we have Flow State, we have Malevolent Rumble, Mystic Confluence. We got a decent amount of card selection, so I think I can hit it. See if they fix that up here. There's 2 of them. Oh, I'm gonna skip ahead while we sort this out. All right, got our opponent Emlyn here on the play. Has Flash, Force Negation, Fatal Push, seems solid. Their Tri-land off the fetch, turn 1. This will probably be next couple videos after this will be non-vintage cube. I'd like to play in the Sunday challenge for Pauper this week. I might be able to finally. It's been a while since I've had a good Sunday free. I don't know what I'll play. Shelldock Isle. Triome there. Yeah, sure. Not the best draw, but we'll take it. I'll probably just play out the relic next turn. He just passes the 2 mana, maybe I just pass back though. Perfect, actually. No, it's not perfect. I don't want to play a Voidwalker into that. We'll just go relic. He counters this, I don't mind. Oh. I probably should have played Voidwalker there, but whatever. Three mana. Narset's fine. And no, as fine as it can be. It's Seer there, which is probably going to end up hitting our Voidwalker. That's fine. That's a fantastic draw. Can I can't hold it up and play Voidwalker though. We got Force of Negation. I kind of want to develop this Voidwalker here. And this lets me attack in with my Noble. I'm probably not going to counter that Seer. I kind of just want him to use the mana. Yeah, we'll counter that. Or Force. A little too good. Pretty huge, because now he didn't use the Seer and we exile his Fiery Confluence. Now we get to kill Narset as well. Potentially get our own Narset next turn. That's massive. A good turn for us. Let's let the Seer happen. Yeah. If I do it now, it lets me have Confluence back up. Don't have Pierce. Nice. Looking really solid for us here. Pretty far from Shelldock. Temur does not answer worm tokens very well. I think I want to keep my creature configuration against a deck like this. This is kind of why I started with the creature configuration. I might cut Deluge, because I've seen just removal and interaction from our opponent. That's fine. I guess we'll keep it in then if they're running random things like that. Let's go curtains. Flip it. See what they're working with here. You have something. Is this Brazen Borrower? Nice. Something they want to hide. Screenshot for my team. Let's see here. I don't think I change anything. I think I'll keep in the Deluge just as edge against anything weird from our opponent. Either that or like bring in Canker Bloom because it's a creature. Spellbomb maybe, no. No, we'll just ship it back. They did have all those creatures, so I want to keep Deluge. Yeah. The late Nemesis and Dragon Rage Channeler. No green mana, but it has flash and we're on the draw. How many green sources are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll give it a try. I think flash is good enough. Gobin. Pretty good. Flow state's also pretty decent. We find me a green source here. Or just a send to flash in. Which would I prefer? It's a tapped green source. We'll just grab send. Yeah, get me with the Gobin. That's a fantastic draw. I think I'm just going to develop my Noble here. Leave up Flash. The next turn we can potentially flip this curtain. Sure. We're going to get him pretty good if he attacks here. Doesn't. He loses to Worm anyways. I would attack. Gets to keep his hamster, I guess, but I still kill Minx and Boo here. This is going to be really nice because we get to send, guaranteed hit it, and then I get to Malevolent Rumble and put some stuff in our graveyard for it. And nice call. I do have the flash. Tap it like this for a rumble. I kind of want to keep my Snapcaster in hand, and we'll just get the 2 lands for free. Then we can kill Minx and Boo here. Get the 2 lands. And then I think I'm just gonna flip my at your hand. Twister, Miscalc Seer. I'm winning this game, so I'm just going to eat his Twister. Take the 5, sure. I think I'm gonna grab Rumble. Ooh, Mana Drain. Sure. Oh, we still get our Snapcaster back here. Smack him for 10. Makes me want to go for Flow State a little bit more than Rumble at this point. Him to Torok. I do have a land drop left, and then I mean I might as well take the Deluge. Probably not gonna use it anytime soon though. MU hit that Seer at the island, so you have whatever mystery you drew, sure. And then just grab Fanatic. That's not gonna do a whole lot here. Stock up might. I mean, worst case scenario is they have an answer for my Sin, and then my board's not very good, and I have to Toxic Deluge. I think that's probably their best bet. Get a bounce spell. Tax both. I think I'm just gonna chump with this Fanatic here. I don't really need it. Better on the second half. And if I am deluging because he answers my board, I would rather. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. He'd probably end up dying anyways because we do it for 4, but it saves me some life points because I'd be up 9 instead of 5. And I think the best way he wins this game is through answering Sin and then having something like his first dramatic critique, sure. Um he's dead anyway, so I don't think I want to sit here and flashback my Fanatic. He doesn't have it, so he just chumps here. I smack him for 5. Mastermind, sure. I'm just gonna wipe his board. I don't think you can answer a Sen. This way he can't kill me on the swing back. All right, my screenshot for my team there. Solid round one. See you for round two. All right, round two up against kind of a Grixis mid-range, running Daze and all these other nasty cards. We'll keep this. It's got a lot of mana. A lot of fast mana is probably the better way to put it. Hierarch. Sure. Let's see. Guess I just go Coalition Relic into Curtains. It's a little bit more mana efficient. Bottom. He does have Daze though. Yeah, I'll respect the Daze. He wants a Daze at Curtain, I'm fine with that. And then next turn we can go Voidwalker and flip my Curtains. Potentially hit something big from him. No, I'm short on the black mana. I have two. It's probably just Coalition Relic into Voidwalker. Or flip and Relic and then flip. That might be better. Or just Relic Voidwalker. Not sure which I prefer. Lelia. There's Worm. Not doing a whole lot here. That Lelia is a problem. Could deluge her away. I feel like that's my only hope here is just pay 3 life and hope he doesn't have Daze. Didn't last turn, so. If he gets bigger, this Deluge is going to get worse. This way it's trading my Noble and Deluge for Lelia, but whatever. Next turn I've got Curtain, flip, or Dalthy into flip Curtains. Feels like one of my better chances to victory from here. We still have a lot of mana. We can cast most of our deck from this. Steel Cutter's fine. I'm a lot less concerned about something like that. And Gem Tutor. Well, we get to hit what he tutored up, which is real nice. Bolt Epiphany's not bad either. I think I'm still just going to go Voidwalker into flip, though. See what you're working with. Echo of Eons or Psychic Frog? I kind of want to eat the frog more than the Echo. My hand's not that great, so if he wants to draw 7, that's fine, but without the frog, the draw 7's pretty terrible. I wouldn't mind my own frog, to be honest. Yeah, we win this race. We'll attack. Yep. Bit of a land, sure. I'm just gonna hit him for 3 here and pass. I don't want that frog. If he echoes, I think I let it happen just to exile that echo. Yeah, solid hand for me. Now I will Psychic Frog him. Screenshot for my team. Alright. Post board. He's got a lot of really good creatures. I kind of want Vicious Rivalry as well. I think I actually hop off the creature plan. Let's do it. Bring in Oath, Show and Tell, and Emrakul. Can I get one more card? Corpse Dance, Ether Spellbomb. Nope, Voidwalker out. Sure, I'm not missing anybody. Yep. And then I guess Primus as well, and Primus isn't that good against him. Either that or like Ghost Vacuum or Corpse Dance. That's a little joker. Yeah, we'll just grab Primus. Gives me 3 ways to cheat him out, 2 board wipes, an interaction. I think that's going to be better than just playing curtains and stuff against them. On the draw, ugh. I've got Spellbomb to redraw. Thank you, Windows Defender. On a blue mana in our deck, and then Flow State, Loose Focus, all that are really. We're gonna try it. Fatal Push is a great draw. No way you daze a turn 1 Spellbomb. And I have the Spell Pierce. There's right. There's no way. No way. Please don't. Please don't. I've got 1 land. Please. Okay. This is the frog. We're gonna have to take a turn to Fatal Push. Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, that's more okay. What do you take here? Push or Show and Tell, I guess? Push. Fair enough. We're gonna crack it. We get Rumble for a blue source. Which is pretty good. It feels my hand for a good flow state, maybe. Ah, that's the frog. Oh, there's the island. Does Time Walk do a whole lot for me? It might. I'm gonna. There's Emrakul. Okay. And then I'm just gonna Time Walk here, I think. Ace check you. You beat a Emrakul? Find out. Well, he might if he has a draw 7 here. See what you got. I'm glad I went to this board plan because fair creatures aren't beating his. His are way better than ours. Them tutors not gonna work, I don't think. What can you tutor for that works here? Do you have LED? He has LED in the draw 7. Nice. 2-0. Am I gonna get 3 trophies in a row? See you guys for round 3. Awesome stuff. Oh! Alright, round 3 on the play. Needs a little bit of help, but it does still have access to curtains and abrupt decay here. Blue source is great. Another black source is great. I have Force of Negation if I have to. We're playing against like a green mid-range. Green red. They've got like Moloch, Wolverine, bunch of creature fight cards, and then like Sentinel, the ramp creatures. Any other good screenshots of their stuff? Seasons Pyro, Pest Infestation. They've got a Mox Sapphire, which is pretty good. But their deck seems fairly just mid-range Dural creatures, so I feel like this is going to be a good matchup for us, where we probably board in the cheese post-board. They don't seem to have a lot of answers to my top end, so they're all creatures. They're not going to really have a whole lot. If I just slam it out, they've got 2 Mox. They also have Mox Sapphire. That's pretty spooky. We've got Abrupt Decay for the Scythecat Club, though, so I'm not too scared. I think I'd rather Voidwalker here, right? Yeah, we can just take it. If he has a fetch, he can hit me for 4, but otherwise we just block this cub for free. Nice. I think I'm just gonna flip my curtains. I don't really care what's going on over there. Get a free Othari? Or yeah, we're stealing that Othari. This next turn I can just time walk it. That's insane. Wait, turn off auto yields. I've got Force of Negation. I'll use it to protect this Othari. Or he probably just, if he just plays Leatherhead here, the game feels pretty over. Because I Abrupt Decay the Cub, and then I Time Walk. I'm gonna have to Abrupt Decay the Cub now. Probably still do. That's GG right here. I don't have to show him Abrupt Decay. Well, that went well. I do still think I want to do the cheese game plan for this next game. This Vicious Rivalry seems amazing in this matchup. And the Oath. There you are. Double check. Sort by type. Oh well. Should be fine. I think I don't see any creatures over here. Show and tell Emrakul. On the draw, but I have double board wipe as well. Kind of hard to say no to. Need a third land, and then we're cooking. No one drop, no mocks. Feels great. There's the swamp. Sure. I'll time walk to show and tell on turn 2, basically. Sure. All right. Solid stuff. Another trophy. Let's take a quick look at our teammates' decks. Oh, I forgot to let you guys know. I won the last draft. Or, no, we tied it in the end. This one we're looking very dominating. We haven't dropped a match yet. There's still, match 2 is still going on from round 1. And then we're already 6-0. And there's still 6 matches to play from my teammates. But I'd be surprised if we dropped any of them. Look at our teammates decks. They have some pretty sick decks. So, it's the tank here. Kind of mid-rangey. He makes more cuts after this, obviously, but he's got like Giver, Guide of Souls, Mother Runes, Duress, Reanimate, Animate Dead. Nice stuff for that. Fury, not a whole lot of red cards for it, unfortunately. He's not playing blue. I'd be surprised to see that from him. So no Anger Teferi. He's got a life death there. Let's see. Probably just ends up going Mardu mid-range. And then our next ally here has Key Vault with Vamp Tutor. Didn't really get this Thassa's Oracle off. I don't know if they're still playing it or not. Probably not. I don't know how. Maybe like Staff and Wandering Emperor came in. I'm not entirely sure what they ended up on. And then our third one here is Killer Popo. Triple Mox Urza's Saga. Oh my god. VV with the triple Moxen. Fantasticar. Yeah, this is a really sick one right here. What a good deck. Missing, I don't see any academies there, but basically mono blue. What a good deck. Should be winning this one pretty handily. See you guys for the next video.